The hills here roll like rhythms in my mind. The leaves fall gently down in their own time. It's clear out here, there's nothing on repeat. Forget the noise and lose your memories. And maybe I'll just stay here and watch the seasons pass. And you can tell them this if they ask, that I'm gone to green grass. The river runs like melody to me. It resonates as far as I can see. It's drowning out the bitterness, the fear. Thinking maybe, baby, I'll just stay out here. And maybe I'll just stay here and watch the seasons pass. And you can tell them this if they ask, that I'm gone to green grass. That I'm gone to green grass. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. That I'm gone to green grass. Till the weight is gone. I forget just what it is to be the one you let fall asleep beside you, baby. Yeah. You are the one that I want. You belong in the chorus of my favorite song, in the place where all my dreams come from. You are the one that I want. Waves keep rolling on these golden sands. We are so damn lucky, so damn lucky. You and me go together like the ABCs, need each other like the Salton Sea. You are the one that I want. Sure, it gets rough. No, it hasn't been an easy love, but who's looking for an easy love? You are the one that I want. Waves keep rolling on the golden sands, and we are so damn lucky, so damn lucky. Waves keep rolling on these golden sands. We are so damn lucky, so damn lucky. Hands keep turning, hearts keep learning how. We are so damn lucky, so damn lucky.